It was a quiet night in the sacred city of Makkah. The stars glittered faintly above the Kaaba, and the air was still, as if the universe itself waited for something divine. The Prophet Muhammad, burdened by years of mockery, rejection, and sorrow, had found his heart heavy with grief. He had recently lost his beloved wife Khadija, and his uncle Abu Talib, his pillars of comfort and protection. Yet on this very night, Allah chose to lift His beloved messenger beyond human comprehension into the realm of the unseen. Narrator pauses, soft music plays. The story of Walmi is not just history. It is a journey of faith, pain, love, and divine mercy. The Prophet rested near the Kaaba, lost in silent remembrance. Suddenly the darkness parted, and a brilliance more radiant than 1,000 suns filled the space around him. Angel Jibril appeared, majestic and calm, holding the reins of a magnificent creature Al. White, luminous, swift as light itself, Al pawed the earth with its hooves, ready for the journey destined before time began. Jibril said, "O Muhammad, this is Al. Mount it, for tonight your Lord calls you." As the Prophet mounted the creature, the heavens trembled in awe. The stars drew back as if to make way. Then, with a flash of pure light, the night journey began. Glory be to Him who took His servant by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose surroundings we have blessed to show Him of our signs. Indeed, He is the all-hearing, the all-seeing. Surah Al. 17:1. The Prophet looked down the dunes, the valleys, and the world itself vanished beneath him. The wind carried the name Muhammad softly into the horizon. The night stretched on, yet time seemed suspended. Within moments, Al descended upon the blessed land of Al-Quds, Jerusalem. Before him stood the sacred Masjid Al-Aqsa, bathed in celestial light. There, waiting in rows, stood the spirits of the prophets Adam, Nuh, Ibrahim, Musa, Isa, and countless others, peace be upon them all. The Prophet Muhammad was led to the front. The call to prayer rose not from human lips, but from the heart of the heavens. He led them all in prayer. It was a scene no eye had seen before. Every messenger standing behind the final messenger, every light behind the light of the worlds. When the prayer ended, a voice from above declared, "This is Muhammad, the seal of the prophets. His message completes yours." Tears glistened on the faces of the prophets, for they knew the final chapter of divine mercy had begun. Narrator pauses for reflection. Dear viewers, if this story moves your heart, click subscribe now. Let every story of the Prophet reach one more soul who seeks guidance. From Al-Aqsa, the Prophet and Jibril ascended into the vastness of the heavens. The first heaven opened with a question, "Who is there?" Jibril, "And who is with you?" Muhammad, "Has he been sent for?" Yes. The gate opened and the Prophet met Adam. Adam greeted him warmly. "Welcome, O righteous son and O righteous Prophet." The Prophet saw the souls of his descendants on Adam's right and left the happy ones smiling, the wicked ones sorrowful. Then to the second heaven, where he met Isa, Jesus, and Yahya, John. Then Yusuf, shining with beauty, in the third. Then Idris, honored, in the fourth. Then Harun, beloved among his people, in the fifth. Then Musa, the speaker to Allah, in the sixth, who wept, saying, "A young man has been sent after me, yet his followers will enter paradise in greater numbers than mine." Finally, the seventh heaven opened. There stood Ibrahim, leaning against Al-Bayt Al-Mamur, the heavenly Kaaba. He said, "Welcome, O noble Prophet, righteous son, and bearer of mercy." Ibrahim turned and said, "Tell your followers." That paradise has pure soil and sweet water. Its trees grow from the words, Salāh Akbar. Jibreel stopped at the Sidra Tal, the lote tree of the utmost boundary, the edge of creation. Its leaves were like the ears of elephants, its fruits like jars of gold. Rivers flowed beneath it, one of water, one of milk, one of honey, and one of wine for paradise. Jibreel said, trembling, O Muhammad, beyond this I cannot go. If I step further, I would be burned by the light of Allah. The Prophet went on alone. He entered a realm where no angel, no soul had ever tread. There Allah spoke to him directly, without veil or mediator. Among what was revealed was the command of Salāh, first 50 prayers a day. Descending, the Prophet met Musa again, who said, Your people cannot bear this. Ask your Lord for ease. He returned, and Allah reduced it from 50 to 5. Allah said, They are 5 in practice, but 50 in reward. On his return, the Prophet was shown the gates of paradise and the torments of hell. He saw rivers, gardens, and palaces of the believers. He saw martyrs rejoicing and angels welcoming them. He also saw those who mocked faith, people whose tongues and lips were being cut for spreading lies, others eating fire for consuming the wealth of orphans. He turned away, tears flowing, saying, My Lord, save my Amma. And Allah said, Do not grieve, O Muhammad. I will not punish them while you are among them. Quran 8:33. Then came the descent. The Prophet returned to Makkah before dawn, as the stars faded into the rising sun. He sat near the Kaaba, overwhelmed by what he had seen, when he told the Quraysh. They mocked him, saying, How could you travel to Jerusalem and back in one night? Yet when they tested him, asking him to describe Jerusalem, he described it perfectly, as Allah unfolded it before his eyes. Even Abu Bakr R.A. said, If Muhammad has said it, then it is true, and he became as Siddiq, the truthful one. Hour 7, the lesson of the night journey, the Prophet prayed Fajr, his heart shining with divine peace. He knew the journey was not for his glory, but for ours, a lesson for every believer that even after pain and rejection, there is ascension and mercy. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. The night journey was not a tale of distance, but of closeness, the closeness of faith, love, and divine connection. Soft background. Music fades in, narrator speaks gently. Dear viewers, this story reminds us that every hardship has a hidden mercy, every night has a dawn, and every believer has a chance for ascension through prayer, patience, and sincerity. If this story has touched your heart, subscribe for more stories that bring you closer to Allah, and share this video to spread light and hope. Screen fades out, Nasheed plays softly with text. The night journey of the Prophet, the path of faith and light.